Hello everyone, and welcome to the third and final part of my vinyl collection. Part 3. Let's get right into it. Alright, this next one I'm about to show is, I believe, my first colored vinyl. Definitely one of my first colored vinyl. I think it was this one and the Nile one, the one that I showed in the last video at the very end. This is Great Is Our Sin by Revocation. It is a brown marbled vinyl, limited to 300 copies. I have copy 288. And I will show you the vinyl right now. It's transparent. Very cool. Piece of hair. Okay, I'll edit that out. Yeah, I know this was one of my first limited editions, because I remember being so excited about having something in my collection that only had 300 copies made. So yeah, this right here was this kind of started my whole collection in a way, I guess you could say, especially with colored vinyl and limited editions. Alright, next up I have 3 copies of The Outer Ones by Revocation. I'm going to go ahead and get all of them out of the sleeves, because they're all different colors. First one, I'll show them in order of how I got them as well. Gatefold. This was the first one I got. I got this with a bundle, and I did do an unboxing video on it. It's the gray/silver vinyl of The Outer Ones. This one is transparent olive green marbled vinyl, limited to 300 copies. I have copy number 99. I got this one. I think this is my only vinyl that I've gotten from Nuclear Blast, which I want to get more of them, but they're from Germany, and I live in the United States, so shipping is more expensive, and that's why I'm kind of not getting as much from Nuclear Blast. But yeah, Revocation, The Outer Ones, green vinyl. This next one, I don't have a sticker for. But this was the one that... Okay, so on the Metal Blade website there was 4 copies, 4 different color vinyl that came out, all limited editions. That silver one, the first one I showed you, was the only one I was able to get from Metal Blade. But there's one that's limited to 700 copies, and I found this on eBay for much cheaper than it was on Metal Blade Records. And I'm so happy I got it. It's a blue marbled transparent. Well, I guess it's not. No, it's not transparent really. Yeah, I was very lucky to get this. The other 2 that they had on the website on Metal Blade was I think it was one that was like a green with purple splatter, and then there was one that was blue, more like an aqua ocean blue. But yeah, they were all really cool vinyls, and I was able to get 2 of them. Even though one was already out of stock. I was able to find it on eBay, so I got lucky with that. But yeah, these are the most copies I have on vinyl of one album, and they're all different colors. No, I take that back. I have the Demon Hunter stuff. Never mind. Although those were different, that was in part 1 of my vinyl collection, but those were different colors. Oh, artwork as well, but those are all the same artwork. Next I have Monarchy by Rivers of Nile. I had a CD of theirs in my CD collection. This is Gatefold. It's got all the lyrics. I haven't heard much of this album, but what I have heard is awesome. This one is limited to 250 copies. When I got it from Metal Blade, they did not have a sticker with it, so I was kind of disappointed with that. But it is a light bluish green with very slight, like yellow splatter. It's pretty cool. This is Monarchy, Rivers of Nile. Next up, I have my only, well sadly, as of now, my only Rammstein album on vinyl. I have the same one on cassette and CD, actually. Zenits. This is Gatefold. This is one that I'm going to show off as well because it's very cool how they did it. Okay, so you got the booklet here. I think, yeah, it's almost the same way as the CD booklet. They did it like the same way that Bastille did Bad Blood. So that was in part 1. They actually did the booklet as the size. Like, I like that. Not many. I don't see many vinyls like that. And there's the vinyl itself. Just a simple vinyl. One thing I am disappointed of is I have not seen, and I highly doubt there is, but I have not seen any colored Rammstein vinyls. Kind of disappointed in that. But it is what it is. That still had like the same. What's it? Sunshots. Definitely need to get more Rammstein. Alright, these next few I'm not going to pull out because they're just a typical black vinyl. Raven, the pack is back. I haven't heard much of this band, but this is one of those albums that my dad used to have, so he passed it down to me. And so is this next one, which is a first press of Dissemble's Children by the Rolling Stones. It's my oldest piece in my entire music collection. 1964. So yeah, pretty proud about that. I have actually played this vinyl once. I don't think I'm going to do it again. Just because it's so old. Got a little compilation of Christmas holiday music, Silent Night. Yeah, I'll play this at Christmas time. Next up we have Slayer's debut album, Show No Mercy. This is a red album, red vinyl. Almost, it's not as transparent as my Holy Diver, but it's pretty much like the same color. It's still cool. It's limited edition as well. I mean, most colored vinyls will be limited editions. Just not all of them will say what number it's limited to. Yeah, show no mercy. A Slayer. And next, I've got Slayer's second album, Hello Eights. Probably my favorite Slayer album. I didn't really show this part off with the last album. This one I got from FYE. I'm pretty sure no, I don't know. I can't remember if this was an exclusive or not. But it's a clear, transparent vinyl. See right through it. There was, Metal Blade had one of this album that was like yellow, but it's out of stock, which sucks because I'm sure some collectors could probably relate to this. You're looking through websites, you see a really cool colored vinyl, you click on it, it's out of stock. It's gotta suck. Got Toxicity by System of a Down. Non-colored vinyl, so I'm not going to show it off too much. My only System of a Down in my entire collection. Paris by Night by Trust. Allied Forces by Triumph. One of those 80s hair metal bands, I guess. Well, sort of. They don't really look hair metal. But, yeah, I like them. They're a good band. This next one is a limited edition green vinyl of Testament's debut album, The Legacy. Testament. Actually, now that I think about it, this is my only Testament in my entire collection, so I need to work on getting more Testament. Next up, I have a FYE exclusive of the 80s television Transformers show. This is limited to 1,000 copies. This was one of those soundtracks that I got so excited about finding, you know, on vinyl. It's gatefold. It's got that awesome artwork in the middle. The back. Yeah, I love the show. I didn't grow up with this show, but you know, I still grew up with a lot of Transformers, like Transformer toys. The show that like me and my older brother watched a lot when we were younger was Energon. This is purple/red, Autobots and Decepticons. Very cool. This is probably my favorite soundtrack that I have in my collection. It's just awesome. It's Transformers. I mean, I like all of the other soundtracks I have. A lot of them all modern, like the Game of Thrones and Dark Souls one and the Castlevania one. but I don't know. Just something about these 80s, like almost anime-ish. This is kind of anime-ish. The soundtrack is kind of like an 80s anime. It reminded me a lot of like a Fist of the North Star soundtrack, you know. But it's just awesome. Alright. Got 3 vinyls of the same album. Got the Zenith Passage, the remastered of their EP Cosmic Dissonance. This first one is limited to 200 copies. Oh, I'll show the back. This is one that I also got from the Artisan Era. They released the remastered of this EP. I don't know why I haven't gotten it on CD yet, but this is magenta and blue with different colored splatter. It's a very cool vinyl. And since this is like a 5-track EP, it's only one side. It doesn't have a side 2. All the songs are on the first side, so you don't have to flip it. But you do get awesome artwork. They're all different, so well, not artwork, the color for the colored vinyl. I'm rambling. But yeah, that is limited to 200 copies. This one is limited to 150 copies, and it is clear with blue and purple splatter. It's actually very similar to the Inferi album that was in part 2. It was like clear with splatter, you know. Which is very cool. I really like the splatter designs, and they basically like get just a clear vinyl and then they splatter the paint around it. I guess I don't know how it's technically made, but you know, like the design. Like I'm trying to describe how much I like the design, so it's very cool. I mean, all splatter vinyls are cool, but there's just something extra appealing when the vinyl itself is just completely clear and then it's got the splatter on it. So, it's very nice. I would like to definitely get more like that. This last one is limited to 150 copies. And this one is clear with blue, red, and pink smoke. And that is awesome. This one might be my favorite of the 3. Very awesome. Very cool. So yeah. There it is. Got one more left. And then this part, or this little video series, will be done. Alright. And my last vinyl, number 61, is the Zenith Passage. Their debut album. The only album. Yeah. Gatefold. Just set it on the floor. There we go. So I have all their stuff. Oh, I didn't show the back. I've got all their stuff on vinyl, but I don't have any CDs of the Zenith Passage. Needs to change soon. Alright. Here's the color. I imagine this is limited edition, but I don't know how much it's limited to, because unfortunately I got it used, but it's still in good condition. It looks good. This is awesome. Yeah, I just got this today, and final 61 in my collection. That finishes up part 3 of my vinyl collection. And until I get a decent amount of stuff to do like a collection update or something, that's it for collection videos for now. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you guys next week.